My Line? Brought to you by Sunbeam, the best electric shavers made. Tonight, presenting the first and only electric shaver that automatically adjusts to your face, automatically adjusts to your beard. Now, let's all play What's My Line?
And now let's meet our award-winning What's My Line panel. First, the delightful star of Broadway's hit show Once More with Feeling, Miss Arlene Francis.
And now, happily, a gentleman who is playing a return engagement tonight, the moderator of the English What's My Line, Mr. Eamonn Andrews.
Thank you, Arlene. Well, now, a lady whose merest wish is my command. Last week she said, hurry back. I couldn't get here fast enough. Not to gild the lily, just to say your own Dorothy Kilgallen.
If I could sing, which I can't, I would sing a little song now to bring on our next panelist. And the song would be, because of something wonderful that's happening at midnight tonight, Happy birthday, Bennett Cerf. Happy birthday to you.
I don't know, I can't sing.
I'm getting so old, somebody mistook Sophie Tucker for my granddaughter there. Here's our panel moderator, the ever-brilliant John Charles Daly.
Good evening and welcome to What's My Line. We're up to our old tricks again tonight. We have some very interesting occupations with which we plan to give the panel a rather rough half hour. We will also have a famous guest before the panel a little bit later in the show, and we'll meet our first contestant in just... Now let's meet our first contestant. Will you come in and sign in, please? Leah DeLeo, is that right? Miss or Mrs.?
Miss.
Miss DeLeo?
Yes.
Where are you from?
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles? Oh, it's nice of you to come this far to see us. Miss DeLeo, the panel. Panel, Miss DeLeo, will you come over here with me now? Tell me, Miss DeLeo, do you know how we keep score?
Yes, I do.
All right, if you know how we keep score, things get very simple from this point on. We'll just let everybody in the audience in the theater and those who are looking in at home know exactly what your line is. Panel, we'll tell you that Miss DeLeo is self-employed, and then let's begin the general questioning with the birthday boy, Bennett Cerf.
Mr. Leo, with those very obvious liquid assets of yours, I think it'd be terrible if a pretty girl like you from Los Angeles didn't have something to do with show business. Have you?
No.
1 down and 9 to go. Miss Francis.
Is it a service? Do you have a service that I might use?
Yes.
Might a gentleman use your service, too?
Yes.
Would they come to you for this service?
Yes.
Is there a product connected in any way with the service?
Yes.
A useful product?
Pardon?
A useful product?
Let me have a small conference.
He's learning how to say it in Italian.
Learning more than that.
Just a minute, everybody, please.
30-minute show.
This is a little difficult to answer. We're going to give you a no.
Why don't you have another conference,
Thank you, Dorothy. We'll have to give you a no. I think that as we understand and generally use the word useful on What's My Line, we would have to say that this is not a product to be so described. That's 2 down and 8 to go, Mr. Andrews.
Well, whatever you do, Mr. Leo, it's very easy on the eye, as we've gathered. I'm trying to think of a question that'll give them an excuse for another chat. Now, the people come to you. If the men come to you, do they come as close as John Daly came to you a moment ago for this service?
Depends on the people.
Uh-huh.
In other words, if it was John Daly, yes. Someone else, no.
No, I'm afraid we have to give you a no on that, Eamonn. Sorry. 3 down and 7 to go, Miss Kilgallen.
Mr. Leo, is this product solid rather than liquid?
Yes.
Is it something that might be found at a party?
Is the product something that might
be
found...
around the house when you were giving a party?
You mean with a specific affiliation or affinity to the fact that you were giving a party?
Or even a tangential affiliation?
That's got him, darling.
Well, I'm glad you used that word because we couldn't describe it as having even a specific tangential relationship to the party, so that's 4 down and 6 to go, Mr. Cerf.
Mr. Leo, is this product with which you're connected worn on the person?
No.
5 down and 5 to go, Miss Francis.
Is it consumed?
No.
6 down and 4 to go, Mr. Andrews.
If I came along to you to get this product, could I take it away by myself without any mechanical aids?
Oh, what? No.
If Mr. Andrews came to you, could he ultimately take the product away by himself without any mechanical aids?
Yes.
Yes. And if I took it away, would I put it in any specific part of the house when I got home? Would I be more likely to put it in one place than another?
Since there is a wide element of discretion left to you here as to where you might put it, we'll say no. 7 down and 3 to go, Mr. Kilgallen.
But it could be found in the house, and that would not be terribly incongruous.
That's right.
Yes.
Could it be found in other places besides the house?
Yes.
Or a similar product? Is it bigger than the palm of my hand?
Sometimes.
Oh, it comes in various sizes.
Yes.
Is it ever sold in a store?
This, I will have to ask your indulgence. The specific product
John.
which we are discussing in terms of Mr. Leo might not be, but I'm just... Spring is busting out all over, isn't it? However, the product, as a general product, might be purchased in a store.
As a general product, but what Mr. Leo makes
What we're
can
saying
only
is
be
that-
found in the vicinity of Mr. Leo. Is that right?
Well, no, what we're saying is that Mr. Leo's product would not be found in a store. In other words, that she does not produce the product for mass sale.
Well, if it is not consumed, if it is not eaten or worn, does it just lie there?
Well, if you want to use the verb broadly, we could say that, yes.
Does it rest when, well, let's say after Eamonn has taken it home, would it be resting on a surface rather than hanging on the wall?
Yes.
Yes.
Is there anything at all decorative about it?
Yes.
Would it make a nice birthday present for Bennett?
Yes.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Does it cost more than $10?
Yes.
More than 100?
Yes.
Oh, my.
I must...
You are not getting one for your birthday.
All I'll say, Arlene, is I'm real sorry for Mrs. Bennett Cerf right now. Phyllis will probably have rough time.
When you have it in the house, is it usually on view rather than tucked away in a drawer?
Yes.
Is it in any sense sculptured?
Yes.
Are you a sculptor?
Yes. But we gave them a rough tussle. 7 down and 3 to go, and all the way from Los Angeles, we kicked the rest of them over anyway. But that's remarkable, Dorothy. I didn't think that your panel would get it this
Thank
time.
you, John. As a reward for my brilliance, would you answer me a question?
Mm-hmm.
Is Mrs. Daly outside of the reach of the television area tonight?
I've been sitting here quietly thinking it's probably a good idea, but I'm afraid not.
Mr.
You
Leo,
probably have your head, John.
what do you sculpt?
Well, mostly portraits on the statues, all figures. And, well, I don't know if I can say names. I just finished to do the bronze of Sammy Davis Jr. and Jerry Gisler. And I have another piece in the City Hall in San Francisco. And I'm doing now Georgia Jesser.
Well, you do have
I'm glad
something to
you've
do
got
with
a
show
lawyer with
business.
that.
I think we need only to add that Mr. Leo works in bronze and stone and marble, so maybe we could tie this in with Bennett's birthday one way or another. What a head, all marble.
It'd be wonderful.
Mr. Leo, thank you very much. You've been
Thank
a
you.
fine guest on What's My Line. We enjoyed your visit. Thank you very much. All right, let's see what we can do with a second challenger. Will you come in and sign in, please? Roy? Roy Biddlecombe, is that right, sir? Well, Mr. Biddlecombe, where are you from?
Glendale, California.
This looks like it's California night on What's My Line.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Biddlecombe, may I present the panel? Mr. Biddlecombe, will you join me over here, sir? Do you know how we keep score, Mr. Biddlecombe?
Yes, sir.
Good, then let's let the folks at home and everybody in this theater except the panel know exactly what your line is. All right. Panel, I can tell you that Mr. Biddlecombe is self-employed, and we'll begin the general questioning with Arlene Francis.
Mr. Biddlecombe, you have a very smiling, happy face. Is your job one that gives great pleasure?
Thank you.
Is your job one that gives great pleasure?
Yes, yes.
Is it a job that carries you from place to place rather than keeps you in one place?
No.
1 down and 9 to go, Mr. Andrews.
So you stay in California. I take it you're not a model for Mr. Leon. I take it. No, all right. Now, this particular job that you do, are you concerned with any sort of product?
Yes,
Is it a product that, again, I could carry about with me?
yes,
Excellent. Would I have it about my home?
yes, you could.
Mm-hmm. Would my home look better for the having of it?
Would your home look better for the having of it? No.
No.
2 down and 8 to go, Miss Kilgallen.
Mr. Biddlecombe, is this product consumed?
No.
3 down and 7 to go, Mr. Cerf.
Mr. Biddlecombe, is this product used as either clothing, furniture, or decorating the person? No.
4 down and 6 to go, Miss Francis.
But it's a useful product in the home.
Yes.
Does it have anything to do with the construction in the home?
No.
5 down and 5 to go, Mr. Andrews.
Is this a product that would bounce if I threw it on the floor?
No.
6 down and 4 to go, Miss Kilgallen.
Is it solid rather than liquid?
Yes, yes.
Or is it kind of a squashy solid?
No.
No. That's 7 down and 3 to go, Mr. Cerf.
Mr. Biddlecombe, would this product be used, more likely to be used in one particular part of the house than the others? Yes. Might that part of the house be the living quarters? No.
Well, now, wait a minute.
It
The
might
living
be.
quarters, yes.
Yes, yes. That takes out the kitchen, correct?
Well, I would include the kitchen, but...
Well, I am asking you, is it correct to say that it is not used in the kitchen? No.
Yes, it is correct to say that it is not.
Yes.
Don't let that Bennett Cerf confuse you.
We have eliminated the kitchen.
You have.
Right? Yes. May we now eliminate the bathroom? Yes. Is it used in the bedroom? Yes. Has it got anything to do with sleeping? Sleeping? Yes. Would it be useful to somebody who is going to go to sleep? Yes, yes, it could be. Is it something that is put on or into the bed? Yes. Now, you said it could be carried around, so it can't be the bed itself.
Well, some beds you can carry around, but I guess we'll
Name
have to
one.
admit it. A folding camp bed.
Is this found on top of the bed?
If it's found under the bed, I think we all better go.
I think here, with Mr. Biddlecombe's permission, we'd ask you, when you say on top, do you have specific reference to something that is placed upon the top of the bed and left there for a specific
No, I would
reason?
say, is it used above the mattress? Yes. Would one be likely to put one's head anywhere near this product of yours?
Yes?
The head? Okay, you're the boss. Yes, actually, Mr. Biddlecombe has made it quite clear. It could be near the head.
But it is not a pillow.
No.
Dorothy's whispering that she knows what it is. What is it, Dorothy?
You want a conference?
Yes, ma'am.
You may have 15 seconds for a conference.
What?
I thought it might be one of those things that keep people from snoring that you wear on the bed. No, I guess not.
I don't like that.
Tear it
It's
up.
not used on the person, Mr. Biddlecombe said.
Oh, okay.
Would you put it on top of you after you got into the bed?
Yes, yes, yes.
You could.
You could.
Is it any part of the blanket family? That's a big family, the blanket family.
Yeah, but
know them well.
No.
It's not big enough for you, old boy. Ain't that a chewing over stretches?
Does it in any way condition the bed?
It could be used so as to be described as conditioning the bed, yes.
What I meant by that was something like a bed warmer or a bed warmer?
Mr. Biddlecombe is the Biddlecombe Manufacturing Company, and he makes a bed warmer.
And for hot-headed people, the bed warmer is used near the head, I presume.
It's put, actually, I've had that same reaction you had, because Mr. Biddlecombe's is a round, hard bed warmer, which uses a heat bulb principle. But he says if you have a stiff neck, you'd put it
Will
under
it
your
ever
neck.
replace people, do you think, Mr.
Never in
Biddlecombe?
California.
Never replace people. Thank you very much, sir. We had a wonderful time. You're a nice day. And now we meet tonight's mystery guest in just a moment, but first, here is a message from our sponsor. Now we come to the special feature of our program, the appearance of our mystery celebrity, for which my friends on the panel blindfold themselves. Blindfolds in place, panel?
Yes, sir.
Good. Will you come in, mystery challenger, and sign in, please? Well,
Gee.
golly day. As you know, panel, we go to a different form of questioning this trip. You ask one question at a time, in turn moving clockwise. We'll begin it all with Eamonn Andrews.
Well, good evening, Madam or Mr. Celebrity. There was a tremendous roar of applause when you came in, mostly males, which either means that you're a female or perhaps a sportsman. Are you connected with the field of sport?
I beg your pardon?
Are you connected with the field of sport?
The sweetheart, I can't really understand you. Do you have an accent? You know, I
wish
can't
you were.
understand what he says. I think it's sweet of you to say the boys think about me, darling. It's wonderful. No, I'm not a boy.
And to answer your question, no. 1 down and 9 to go, Miss Kilgallen.
Now I forgot Eamonn's question.
But,
Are you connected with the field of sport, was the question.
oh, no, sweetheart, no.
May I assume that your very, very good Gabor Hungarian accent is phony and that you're really a clean-cut American girl?
No, sweetheart, that's wonderful. Isn't she sweet to think that? I think she's marvelous. Oh, Mother would be so happy with you, sweetheart. No, it's not true. Yes, you're right, darling.
Bennett?
I'm just curious to know whether you and I have recently had an opportunity to sit together at the same luncheon table.
Well, sweetheart, I sit with so many. What is it, darling? We have lunch together? Well, I don't know, you know. It's been so many years since I had lunch, sweetheart. Where was it?
Is
What's
it
your
yes?
name again?
Is it yes or no?
For what, sweetheart? Did I have lunch or I was with you? I get so confused with this panel. Speak up and speak clearly, darling. I don't understand what he said, did you? Am I a girl and I'm not interested in sports? I can't understand what he said, darling. He says, am I in sports?
You're worse than John Daly.
You want to try again, Bennett?
Yes, I would like to know whether recently you and I sat at the same luncheon table in
But, darling, how can
California.
you let this get around town? Isn't that something he tells on me like this? You know, you should, when you have a date, sweetheart, you don't let everybody in the whole world know about it, you know, like this. You don't tell everybody we have a luncheon date, sweetheart. You must keep this a secret. Your wife is right inside there, and it's your birthday.
Bennett, I see the only way for you to get off the hook is to tell us who you think we have here, whom we have here, rather.
Whom?
Yeah.
Who do you think I is?
I want an answer to my question, that's all I want.
No.
No, we'll throw over a lot of them. 6 down and 4 to go. Miss Francis.
Now, don't whisper. Look, sweetheart, she was whispering this man.
There was
over
no
the-
call for a conference.
I saw
I
it.
must ask that you can observe strictly the rules. What's my life?
And I just was being chummy.
It's his birthday, I know, sweetheart. We all try to forget this nowadays when our birthdays come. It's terrible. But is somebody speaking now besides me? I'm getting very nervous here, darling. Am I all alone with my sport?
Well, we got a couple.
I'm just waiting for lunch to be over.
All right, let's get this back on the track. Miss Francis, the ball is yours.
I
To
want to
mix a
know
metaphor or
if this
two.
particular beauty has recently been in the newspapers with a member of the royal family of Belgium.
Well, sweetheart, I'm not from Belgium, no, darling. I simply am not from Belgium. There's one thing. I've never been to Belgium. No, I want to very much go to Belgium. You know, it's so far away. Don't you think that, you know, one
I'm
time
right,
I've been
but I
to
think I've
Russia,
got the
but
wrong
when I was in
country.
Russia, I was very cold in Russia. I don't really... Now, do you want to go to England? I might pick you over there, you know? You could go there. I wasn't with... Yes, I know the king.
I have had so much fun in years. I haven't done any work for 5 minutes.
Do you know... The king...
What became of us all?
No,
Wait.
what was the question?
The question was, are you in sports? I think I know who it is, but I'm not going to guess.
You mean the sport? What kind of sport, darling?
Oh, who do you think we have with us?
I think it is a very talented, attractive young lady who has recently made many charming pictures and who is about to do another and who has been recently photographed with a black-glassed, eye-glassed king. And her
Nobody
name
can
is
get
Debbie
down to
Reynolds.
what they want to say tonight. That was wonderful.
You were really marvelous. I would like you to have stayed on.
Debbie,
Miss
thanks
Debbie.
for not snitching.
That's it.
I didn't want to tell about our date.
Thank you.
I was afraid that we'd get to Spain and say one for me. She's made a picture with Bing Crosby, which must be a lot of fun, and then make it in Spain is even more fun.
Yeah, I'm not very good with Spanish accents.
You're not good?
I'm not good with any of them, but it's fun anyway.
Well, you're dynamite with a Hungarian lesson, I'll say that.
Thank you. Well, I had very good lessons, you know, from Eva. She's very good this way.
Debbie wants what she has won tonight, so we'll flip all the cards to go to the Thalians. And I understand
Thank
that
you.
they are a group of young folks out on the coast who are
That's right.
hoping to become stars, as you are a great star.
John, we must say something about the mating game.
The mating game is now in, but actually you've just completed Say one for me.
Yes, I just finished Say One For Me. It started with a kiss, and now the mating game, my goodness. You've been
Started
busy.
with a kiss.
Thank
Thanks
you
very much. Lovely to have you with us, Miss Bennett. Panel, you've done very well tonight. And we'll all be back after this word from our alternate sponsor. Everything is great, and we've had a lot of fun. And good night, Arlene Francis.
Good night, John. Good night, Eamonn. Good trip.
Thank you for making it so pleasant. Good night, Dorothy.
Good night, Eamonn. Good night, Bennett, and happy birthday.
Thank you, dear. You're a very handy fellow, John. Good night.
Thank you, Bennett. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for being with us on What's My Line?
Transportation for contestants on What's My Line is arranged by United Airlines. What's My Line is a CBS television network production in association with Mark Goodson and Bill Todman. This is Hal Sims speaking.